So I've been trying to do this voiceover for a very long time now. In fact, I did this voiceover like 3 times before I decided on this. So this is just me making my egusi soup. Nothing much. This is not the way your mom taught you or the way your grandmother taught you. This is the way I make mine. Okay, so in your pot, you can just your boiling pot rather with water. Add your seasoning. This is onga, egusi, bay leaf, curry, thyme, whichever seasoning you feel like or you desire. So I've already added my washed chicken or turkey. Sorry. Then these are my blended mix. I have my tomato, scotch bonnet, garlic, onion. So these are my stuff, and this is me adding my washed shrimps. I'm so sorry I'm going to mess this up because I don't know how to do voiceovers. I talk a lot, but when it comes to voiceovers and making a video, I'm always shy. I don't know. So I'm adding an egg to my egusi. Then this is a little bit of the broth or the stock water from my boiling protein. So I'll just add them together, mix it to make a paste. Just add a little so you won't make it watery. But if you feel it's too thick for you, you can add a little bit of the broth to loosen its consistency. So it's better to add the broth little by little, bit by bit, than adding everything at the same time. So this is my pepper mix. Allow it to just stir it, as you see. Allow it to boil for some minutes, or maybe let's say 10 minutes. Just allow it to boil. Then this is vegetable. This is just a random vegetable that I found, and I'm just trying it out, and it tasted amazing. So you can use spinach. You can use ugu leaf. If ugu leaf is maybe pumpkin leaf, yeah, in the part of Nigeria where I come from, we call it pumpkin leaf or ibumeke. You can use spinach, you can use kale, whichever vegetable suits you. Some people use more than one vegetable in their soup. I don't understand, why do people nowadays, a lot of people are not calling soup stew. I see some Ghanaians comment like, why do Nigeria call stew soup? Like, I don't really get. Okay, if I want to buy egusi from a food vendor, what would I say? I would say, give me egusi stew. I don't get. I'm sorry. Please don't call for me, I beg. It's just an observation, please. This is palm oil. I just added a little bit of palm oil. You can add more, you can add less, depending on your desire and your taste. This is crayfish. I'm adding more crayfish because I like crayfish. I can't cook without crayfish. I am in love with crayfish. I love crayfish. My love for crayfish is undeniable. Yeah, this is me tasting it and then adding my egusi paste. You know, the paste we made earlier with the chicken broth. Yeah, add them like this, or you can make it into a bowl, or you can add them smaller than this size. Just make sure you add them bit by bit. If you are going to follow this recipe or these steps, add them bit by bit. So just do whatever works for you. There are a billion ways to make egusi soup. This is not the only procedure. So please, if you want to make yours the way you want to make it, and leave other people, let them make theirs the way they want to make it. So after adding your egusi, you cover your pot and you allow it cook for some minutes, let's say 5 minutes or lesser, but just allow it cook. Then you give it a stir. You can see how thick it is with all the protein inside. So just stir it, and you see why this is one of the reasons why I don't cook with fish, because I like to stir my food if I had fish now, I won't be able to stay properly. Or I will remove the fish before I will not add the fish again. No. I ain't got time for that. So I added more crayfish. I just want crayfish in my soup, please. I love crayfish. So this is the vegetable. Make sure you add your vegetable like let's say 5 or 3 minutes before bringing your pot down, so it won't be overcooked. Just add your vegetable towards the end of your preparation, then give that a good stir. Just stir everything together, stir it together. Make sure they marry each other so that they will get to know each other and give birth to a bouncy baby. Stir your soup very well. This is why I always avoid fish in my food. So this is a local dried fish. In Edo State, where I come from, we call it bonga fish in Edo. So I don't know what it's called, the English name, I don't know. So this is just a local dried fish that is very popular in Nigeria. So after adding that, you see that I'm no longer stirring it the way I was before. And this is our beautiful, tasty, delicious egusi soup. So now I'm about to make my swallow. The swallow I'll be using today is ayola, pounded yam, or pando, whichever one. So far is ayola. So just put a pot on the fire. Just add a medium amount of water, allow it to boil. Then you remove a little bit, pour in your pando mix, just little by little. Don't pour everything at the same time, just pour it a little by little. Then begin to add water. If you feel it's too thick, add water. Then you begin to turn. Make sure you use all your manpower, because turning swallow is not easy. And now we are ready to devour our egusi soup. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful, tasty, delicious, creamy, tantalizing egusi soup. Enjoy. I'm so in love. I love egusi soup. Egusi soup is one of my favorite. I love egusi so much. If you see egusi, tell her that I love her. Alright guys, that will be all for today. Bye.